Hi, welcome back to my channel. So happy Friday. Thank you for joining me today. Here's a quick check-in followed by a Sacred Rebels guidance message. So current energy today. So someone was feeling unfulfilled in their current situation and they're wanting to manifest a brand new relationship of sorts. Definitely. So there we go. In brief, couldn't keep it any more brief. It's pretty straightforward, really. Four of Cups, feeling unfulfilled. They're unfulfilled. What they've got, they do not want. They want to manifest something different. They want something else. And they want something passionate. They want something, you know, something that's going to withstand. Withstand? Is that the word? Something that's going to last. Something that's sturdy and strong. Okay. Well, there you go. They want a relationship that's more fruitful, that's magical. Okay, let's leave it there. So, they're definitely thinking about things today. You see this guy with his arms crossed, just like this Nine of Cups. A bit defensive. A bit defensive about the decision that you're going to make, a bit defensive about the action you're going to take. Okay. What's at the middle? Well, what were we saying? They want to manifest something new. They want this new beginning. And they're ready. They're ready to take that step. They're ready to go over the edge. Because their situation perhaps has driven them over the edge. Okay. There we go. So, manifesting a new relationship. Wow. There we go. Should we pull a Sacred Rebels guidance message? Let's see what the Sacred Rebels would like you to know today. What's the guidance message around this energy today? Okay. Well, let's do it this way. I was going to say it's a bit unusual. And then Spirit kicked in with saying, it's not unusual. So there we go. It's not unusual, you know. Okay. Thank you, Sacred Rebels. Let's get a message for the collective. Wow, straight away we have, very, very interesting. Can't make it up. Card 18, Spirals of Manifestation. So somebody is definitely manifesting this new beginning, this new relationship. And again, you cannot make it up. At the bottom of the deck, this new beginning. Something new is being born. Something new is being birthed. And they're guarding it vigilantly. Okay. And I must show you the top of the deck again. The Sacred Fool. It's all about these new beginnings. Okay. So, this is our message for Friday. Spirals of manifestation. New birth guarded vigilantly. creative, rebellious path of love moves in spirals. It is not linear. Sometimes our mind decides that the way forward is to take clear steps from one point to the next logical point. However, there is a genius within that can guide us on an alternative route. If there is an unnecessary pothole or delay in the typical linear path of progression, and the curved loop in the path will be quicker, more fun and more beautiful, then why not allow yourself to be guided to that path? This can happen through trust and wisdom rather than rigid adherence to what on the surface appears to be logical progression. You are in the midst of a spiral of manifestation. Something is coming into being, even if you think it is further away than ever before. How amazing it will seem when what you have been dreaming of falls into place. Suddenly, what you have been thinking of creating will plonk into your reality, seemingly out of nowhere, because it was just around the bend, just out of view on the spiral of manifestation, and you could not see it coming. In truth, it was coming to you all along. This oracle has a message for you. Sometimes, when we feel the furthest away from what we want, we are actually closer than ever before. Just one turn on the spiral loop of creation can see your manifestation taking root in the world. You must hold true to your faith and keep working on your progress. Forget about believing it when you are seeing it. Any old soul or young soul can do that. You are a bigger, braver, more ancient soul. You have enough chutzpah to believe it, so that you can see it sooner, bigger and brighter. Do not give in to those who tell you it should have happened already, or that you have failed. They are just suffering from a lack of patience and understanding, as well as an arrogant assumption that their notion of timing is somehow superior to the greater divine timing at play in life. Be in goodwill with yourself and the universe. All is unfolding perfectly, whether you feel it right now or not. This oracle also brings you a message about the perfect synchronicities that are taking place in your life. You may have started to notice these already. When we live from the heart, honour our creative centre, and choose unlikely but lovingly rebellious ways to be in the world, we will begin to notice synchronicity every day. It is as though the universe is speaking to us intimately on all matters, which of course it is. This oracle reminds you that there is no point rushing to the bus stop, to the bus stop, to the bus stop, okay. If you are way too early, you are just wasting your time. Better to live your life at a more appropriate pace and get there at the right time. You don't need the anxiety that comes from rushing towards your destiny. Try not to worry quite so much about the future. You will attract what you want and need so much more enjoyably if you relax and deal with the here and now. Remember too that your life path is unfolding in harmony with the paths of others. You will meet with each other for the greatest benefit when you trust in the flow of the one great creative spiral upon which this galaxy spins. Everything is ultimately in harmony with everything else to fulfill the great big creative intent of the supreme creative force of love. You're included in that lucky new birth, guarded vigilantly. In every creative process, in every birth, in every opening of a new cycle of life, there is a time of vulnerability. This vulnerability is natural and appropriate. It is the foal learning to become steady on its legs. Those legs will become remarkably powerful in time, but the process of growth and maturity has to take place, and that requires some wobbly first attempts. It cannot be any other way. Within you, perhaps even below the level of your conscious awareness, there is a fresh new life emerging like a vibrant green shoot rising up from the earth. This new life is in need of your attention and your care. This could be a new relationship that needs tending with interest and kindness. It could be a new idea that you need to nurture into fullness, because it is going to hold special purpose for your life path. It might be something within you, a new behaviour, a new way of looking at yourself, or a new way of being in the world, that you need to tend to it until it becomes more natural for you to embody. This is most significantly so if you have also drawn the oracle of defend to the end the worthwhile. If you feel drawn to do so, you may read the guidance for that card now. Drawing either or both of these cards alerts you to the fact that the idea you are currently nurturing, or soon will, is of great importance to your life path. Pay appropriate respect to the messages of those cards, and you will reap great spiritual benefit and emotional well-being. If you have also drawn the oracle of she feels, she knows, or feel intuitively guided to read the message for that card also, then the importance will be far-reaching and long-term in its influence. You must pay attention to the new life emerging for you now, or that you will soon sense. You must not be careless and think it doesn't matter. It matters greatly. Being careless now is akin to killing off the idea before it has chance to grow strong enough to withstand the criticism, jealousy, or sabotage by dark consciousness in others or yourself. We don't have to be frightened of destructive energy. It exists in nature and in us, and is part of life. We do, however, need to be intelligent to its potential power, and stay centered in our heart and in our wisdom to avoid its ill effect upon that which we are nurturing into life. You will not always need to cloak that which is young. Soon enough it will be able to stand up for itself, but for now your vigilance and care is most certainly required. Hug your ideas to yourself as though they were a new lover you cannot bear to share with another. In time, the world will be the lover receiving the love of your idea. For now, it is for you to love, for you to hold, and for you to observe. Only allow those proven to be trustworthy to support you in this. Those who can handle the frequency or vibration of what you are seeking to nurture. Some may love you but be frightened of what you are creating. Stay true to yourself and your creative power, and be wise as to whom you invite into your inner sanctum to witness this new life emerging. This oracle also brings particular guidance about keeping your inner sanctuary pure. This may be your room, a sacred place you visit, or your own body, into which you retreat in relaxation or meditation. Sometimes you will find that others have taken up residence in your sanctuary. Perhaps an argument that you cannot let go of has another living in your head. A suffering that has not been acknowledged and released can feel like a big old dirty suitcase of emotional baggage cluttering up the temple space of your heart. It is time to focus on the purity, light, love and compassion that dwells within you. Everything else will come and go, and that is just fine. But the purity within your sanctuary is eternal. You can come back to it to refresh your spirit and gain resources to help you deal with the rest of the world and even your own darker moments anew. It will give you the peace and spaciousness of mind you need to recognize the new life and to compassionately but firmly denounce any intrusion upon that new life by doubt, fear, or sabotage. So, do we have another card? We do. We have She Feels, She Knows. So, let's read it. An illumination is erupting from within you as a vision that is bringing what was once obscured into clarity. This is not likely to happen as a blinding, shocking insight, but as more of a softer, gentle knowing. It is like knowing something without understanding exactly when or how you came to know it. This insight will assist you, and you are asked to honour it. You will know which insight it is at the right time. Your heart will tell you. You are therefore being asked to rely upon the clarity that is coming to you now, or has just recently come. Gently but firmly from that place of knowing, intend to act and take your next steps forward. Something that is far bigger than the immediate situation, issue or moment is of importance, although you will only have a dim sense of that possibility at best. The situation you find yourself in right now may not be one of joy, but in time you will understand more of the bigger picture. You will come to see why things are happening as they are, and how you are being helped onto the next stage of your path, even though it may look like an obstacle right now. You are being asked to think in terms of long-term happiness. Sometimes this warrants change or even temporary restrictions in the short term. If you can't see how the present can possibly become what you sense the future to be, this message is especially relevant. Through the natural process of transformation, great leaps are indeed possible. You must simply be prepared to surrender into the process with absolute trust. The situations in your current life are particularly geared towards a more significant manifestation that is coming to you, according to your life path and purpose. This is a stage of preparation and of building a foundation that will hold you strong and centered as your creative journey unfolds and your life path becomes ever more brilliant and luminous. So keep plugging away, remain patient, but most of all be hopeful and trust in the light you sense ahead of you, for it is the light that is within you, simply revealed more fully. And all that is happening now is happening to that end. So that was today's reading. Much love, everybody. I shall see you again very soon. Take care.